From KATV, winner of the Edward R. Murrow Award for Best Newscast, this is Channel 7 News. Good morning, Arkansas.
Also on today's show, we're going to share another great holiday gift guide idea with Katie Bailey and Dr. Reese Branman at the Cosmetic Surgery Center. So Katie's going to talk with Reese and give you some great ideas for some things to keep in mind for the holidays.
Okay, good to see Dr. Reese again.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are at the Cosmetic Surgery Center here with Dr. Reese Branman, going to talk about some different ideas for potential stocking stuffers. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Doing very well. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And some great gifts. Maybe this is the perfect timing to talk about improving your self-esteem, self-confidence. What are some good ideas of stocking stuffers here that people might not know services provided?
We have so many great ideas for stocking stuffers, you wouldn't believe it. Number one, Latisse, to get your eyelashes just a little bit longer. Botox, to get rid of those little lines and wrinkles. We've got Restylane and Juvederm. Those are great little fillers for those little lines that just don't want to go away. And women just love them.
I don't doubt that. Quick, painless. You can come in, schedule an appointment, and take care of those all before the holidays,
That's right. You can come in, same day, get it done, walk out, maybe a little bit of makeup, and you're done, and no one even knows you had it.
Well, I can't think of anything better. I know I would personally like to have one in my stocking, so thank you so much. And we're going to talk to a couple of your patients who are going to tell us a little bit about their personal experience in working with you.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Branman. Okay. We appreciate you. And we've got radio personality. How are you, Jennifer?
I'm great, Katie. How you doing?
Doing very well. Tell us a little bit about your experience here at Cosmetic Surgery Center.
Okay. Well, I had a breast augmentation back in September. And I think really the unknown is what people worry about. You know, I love getting questions from listeners at Kiss 96 when I talk about on there, well, what about drainage tubes? No, there's not that. What about, pain? No. What about recovery time? I mean, rapid recovery is the name of the game. And Dr. Branman, his whole staff, they're just incredible about explaining everything to you, making sure that you know what to expect before, during, and after. And I've got a job. I've got two daughters, 8 and 2,
So
husband.
Downtime not an option.
Exactly. And that is the main thing I was worried about. But, a couple of days I was back up doing everything that it was before. And so I guess it's not your grandmother's augmentation, it's just
a whole new game.
It is. It's rapid recovery. And with Dr. Branman, when they say it's going to be this way, that's how it is, because they're just going to be totally upfront with you.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Kate.
We've also got some other very special guests in here today, including former Miss Arkansas, Kristen Glover. Kristen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Katie?
Doing well. Tell us a little bit about your personal experience with Dr. Branman.
What I love about Dr. Branman the most is that he really lays out realistic expectations of what you can expect from the surgery. And I know that when I came in before Miss America, we talked about doing something to my nose. And so he took a before and after picture. And we sat down and talked about the after picture, and he honestly told me, he said, I don't know that this is going to be worth the surgery. I don't think that this is something we should pursue. And so that's how a doctor builds trust. I really appreciate that honest opinion, and how realistic his expectations were for the surgery.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and glad you had a wonderful experience. We've also got another former Miss Arkansas, the one and only Lacey Glover. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
What's your favorite part about, being having been a patient here at the Cosmetic Surgery Center?
Putting one thing into a favorite part would be very hard, because the whole staff here, they're just so wonderful. They're so welcoming, so inviting. They take away the fear. I think a lot of people, when they come to a plastic surgery center, there's a little apprehension about, kind of like Jennifer said, what to expect. And as Kristen said, Dr. Branman completely takes away any apprehension that you might have, any fear that you might have, puts it on a comfortable basis where you feel really open to talk to him and seek his advice.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, he's a longtime supporter of the Miss Arkansas pageant, and we are certainly grateful for that. You can find so many great ideas to improving your self-esteem and defining that better you all here at Cosmetic Surgery Center.